My teacher has told me that I need to reference the research I do for my assignment. It seems like a lot of extra work. Why is it important?
Well, there are a few reasons why you should cite your research. To acknowledge the ideas and information you got from the authors you read, to avoid plagiarism, and to enable anyone who reads your work to locate the sources you have used. Do you know which referencing style your teacher wants you to use?
Yes, he told us to use Harvard.
TAFE teachers usually ask for either Harvard or APA, so you should always check. Harvard referencing is a two-step process. When you write your essay or report, you need to include in-text citations. This means that if you include a quote, a statistic, or an idea from your readings, you need to acknowledge the source. Then you add a full list of references at the end. See this example? An in-text citation needs to include the author's name and the date of the publication. If you quote or paraphrase an author's work, you need to add a page number too. All resources that you cite within the text of your work then need to be added to a reference list. Here's an example of a book reference. The author's last name is followed by their first initial. Next is the year of publication. Then the book title in italics. If there is an edition statement, add this next. Then the publisher and place of publication. There is no comma between the author and year, but all other elements are separated by a comma.
One of the books I want to cite doesn't have an author. It just gives an organization name. What do I do with that?
As you can see here, you simply use the organization name if no individual author is identified.
Okay, I think I should be able to cite the books I want to use. What about citing other resources?
Each type of resource is a bit different. Here's an example of a chapter in an edited book. This is a citation for a website. And this is an example of a journal article from a database. Just remember that there are referencing guides on the WSI Library's website with examples for each type of resource that you are likely to use. Simply keep one handy while you're writing your assignment.
Okay. Do the references need to be in any particular order?
Your list needs to be organized alphabetically by author or by title if you don't know the author. This is a good example. It shows how you should indent your references if they are longer than one line.
Great, that should get me started. Thanks for your help.
No problems.